My name is Jamal and this is Parallel. Okay, what is didgeridoo actually? Didgeridoo is the wind instrument which is discovered by the Aborigines people. There was hundreds of years ago. So how this didgeridoo was made is actually with the help of the termite. They make the hole through the trunk, and then that is where they have the hollow sound, the hollow shapes of the instruments. Basically, the Aborigines play this instrument for their traditional occasion, festive, and their ceremonies. And of course, the European, they discovered this instrument played by the Aborigines people, and they brought back with them when they learned from the traditional way, the basic way of playing didgeridoo. Then they brought back to Europe and they changed it to modern contemporary style of playing, which you can see now a lot of didgeridoo players are doing. The specialty about the instrument is that not every didgeridoo has the same sound. Not every didgeridoo have the same specialty. You might consider about the back pressure, about the tonation of the instruments. So yeah, that's the specialty about the instrument. It's just a hollow pipe which you blow and create music. During the year 2000, I visited my sister in Australia. We went for the flea market, and that is during the weekend where everyone sells the product. You know, it's just like we call it in Singapore pasar malam, but they are doing in the daytime, in the morning, where you can see a lot of things selling. And the best thing that I saw is this wind instrument called didgeridoo. So that is where I started to love the instrument because of the sound, because of the way they play the instruments, and it makes you really hypnotize you, or in other words, it makes you memorizing kind of sound, which is really, I know how I couldn't explain, but to me it's like wow. It's like a wow because of the soothing the sound come out. That is the best part. That is the best part. So these are the basic important technique to play the bass, your lips, the circular breathing, and the rhythm using vowels and your tongue. It takes me about a year plus for me to get the right drone and circular breathing. It's not that simple because it's totally different when you pick it up your own ditch, and after that you put it on your mouth and then you start to drone and it'll be different. So I practice every day to get it right, to get the circular breathing. I'll be happy if any one of you have the interest in learning or getting a didgeridoo. I can recommend you some places and some shop that you can buy on your own. Give you some tips. I can have a class or teach for those who have the interest, and then from there you can just move on. Well, I got married in a year 2010, and we got one kid, and he's 5 years now. It's a boy. We spend our time doing weekend outing and so on. And I work as an IT. It's a 9 to 5 job. So normally during only weekend will be the spending time with families, and of course at the same time when we are not out, I just practice my didgeridoo, learn new techniques, new skills, and see what are the new things coming up. And of course, if there's a performance or event or gig, definitely definitely I'll just go and perform. So my music journey started off during 2004, where I met a good friend of mine, Rosli. So I came up with this idea and share with him. I intend to form a band. Music composed, done by Rosli, everything. But as time goes by, the band doesn't last that long, as some of us have some other commitments in their life. So after a long thought, we came out an idea that whatever existing music done by Rosli, make use of that and just move on. So that is where we start the Dreamcatcher. So the first band was Earth, Moon, Sanskrit, and then the second one is Dreamcatcher. But this time around, Dreamcatcher is totally different from what we did the first one. Good music to me. It's just simple with the electric guitar, bass, djembe, and didgeridoo. From there, we will get invited from Esplanade. That was, I think, our big achievement, where Esplanade recognized us as one of the unique band, one of the different from what they have seen. And from there, we move on. And after that, we decided to record our music into CD. We did came out our first single album, which is recorded, one of the production. Then we came out the second single album, which is composed by Rosli. Turned out quite well for this. Turned out quite well. Okay, and we got invitation from Surya. They saw us in our Facebook, and then they wanted to showcase the unique of this band. We have some other events and gigs going on, but the response from media wasn't there, and then lack of support from productions. Some of us have lost the interest. They don't want to carry on with this. We accept that and move on. I decided to move on, to do some other things, and definitely I seek advice from family members, from wife, friends, because I miss a lot in this music scene for what I've done with the band. So I met an old friend. He has this idea that he wants to do. He proposed me to come out my own personal album. So started on my solo playing by doing this solo album of mine. Okay, currently right now, I'm thinking I'm teaching in the didgeridoo, and whoever have the interest and wants to learn more about this instrument, I'll be happy to help and teach. And of course, not didgeridoo, but some other instruments like percussions, kind of instruments that I know that I can share with. So yeah, hopefully you people out there, if any interest in learning, do let me know. I'll be happy to teach. And for those musicians out there who wants to do collaboration with me, I'll be happy to work with you guys in whatever way that you wanna. Of course, I'm looking forward, whoever wants me to come back again and showcase my performance, I'll be happy to do it. Yeah. Well, I'd like to thanks to everyone out there who watched me, and my family members, my friends, my wife, who've been supporting me all this while. I really thanks a lot for the support that you all give. Thanks to Parallel for inviting me to share my music journey, my experience to you people. And once again, I say thank you for watching Parallel.